Good morning. Okay, whatever I would say, I'm correcting it myself. But we have to start now with something. I like to say that to remain where you already are before any comment, that's real silence. Now, that's called to realize yourself. To realize yourself, don't put it into an experience. It's just it's where there is no more pull to try to figure it out. So that's always here. It's always available, so one can see it's always here. It's always available when one is not engaged with the mind. And the engagement of the mind can be, as you know, a flow of identification or a longing to again be with the beloved self. But that is a play of the mind. It's in the waking state that we speak like this. Huh? And anyway, it's in the waking state that we are conscious of those moments where we are being or becoming. So nothing. It's a comment, and I said, where there is no comment, that's the silence. That's what you search. That's yourself. But don't bring my comment. Be before the comment. Anyway, I think it's better to drink a cup of coffee. You know, the longing for that, as the mystic speaks a lot about the longing to be I forgot. It's the mind which falls in love, and that's why it's called an enlightened mind, when you just are not busy with the mind. And the longing is when you are busy with the mind. Then you have a second thought, oh, I would like so much to be again one with my beloved. This is the mystical expression, no? And there is nothing wrong with that. It's too late, I will not speak anymore. But you came for silence, I guess. So when you are aware that you are in beingness, it's a comment. So when the comment will be, oh no, I am no more in beingness, I'm identified, it's also a comment. So both are the same. What I mean to say is that you are just before all this can happen or can be heard. And there, don't make effort, it's always there. Generally one makes effort to maintain the comment, oh, I'm in beingness. And then you are factor, because it's a comment, it's the mind. Am I clear? I'm not sure. Anyway. It exists also unclear satsangs. So I see many new faces of today. You're not so lucky today, but if you have any question with your search, or, you are very welcome. Maybe you will straighten me on the right track. Yeah.
Ganga?
Where are you?
Here.
You! Okay.
I have a question about a mechanism that I start to see now. I am a seeker, and I'm still a seeker. And it's becoming very clear to me what I do, that I am a seeker. And it has to do with the following. I do something that I'm happy with, then it's taken through life and circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
Then I feel rejected. From rejection I go into anger, and I feel separated. And in the flow
this is called samsara.
yeah. And now, in the flow of the pain and the tears, there is a very strong sense that there is something whole. There should be something whole. That whole, like complete. Should be complete.
Whole. Yeah.
And this repeats itself over and over again. Over and over.
Yes, because the base, I am a seeker, is so unshakable for you that this will be repeated up
Until
to your last breath.
Why?
Because you are a seeker. Who told you are a seeker?
Because
you are a seeker to seek who you are. But then, by now, maybe you didn't open your ears, and it's possible. It can take years. But now you can open them. Any label you have about yourself will create the samsara. So don't catch, I am a seeker. It's just a monsoon cloud. It will pass.
yes,
If you
I know
don't
that.
sit on it.
Pass. It is right, it does pass. But it doesn't go away.
Oh, but that
It comes
may not
back.
go away. The weather and the sky is sometimes totally pure, means without cloud, and sometimes full of clouds. That is not in your hands. And it doesn't matter.
Clear too.
Okay, then what's the problem?
No problem. No problem. Though, what is it that I'm so sure that there is something like freedom or something like you speak, like you present for me, like there is something that can be completed or something that stops this?
So you are... No, it's not that it stops this. It is that you are no more tyrannized by this. It's very different. Because
Right.
if it was something to stop, you have the idea, then there will always be a clear blue sky. It will not happen. It's a spiritual illusion. It's a lie. It's not true. It's an utopia. The sky will be blue and the sky will be cloudy up to your last breath, that you are free or not.
But what is then the difference between tyranny and and it comes and goes, and how does it come and go, and I'm not tyrannized by it? Tell me.
Because you let you know the nature of a cloud. You know it has no substance. It is a creation. It's not the nature which makes you say, in fact, I am being. I am not all those becoming blue sky and becoming clouds. Huh? That's why it is important to have that split second where you don't belong to the mind. So that the obviousness of, and I cannot describe, if I describe it, it will be very traditional and an image, but I will do because we speak. The split second will show you in a full obviousness that in fact your real nature, not as a person, not as a personal I, is a kind of background of everything. That's why Ramana spoke of the screen of the movie, etc. Mm. So, that split second is enough to remove all your beliefs.
Okay, so I missed the split second, obviously.
That is also a trick of the mind, huh? Because it's also a cloud. I miss that split second. It's a passing thought, huh?
Exactly.
So don't make it true. Because after that split second, if you take it as true thought, it will come, oh, now I'm free. Again a comment. And it will pass through.
Yeah.
And then you are fuck again.
Exactly, that's exactly.
But that's what I described to you. Just don't grasp a thought. Let it be freedom, let it be no freedom, don't grasp a thought. And I don't say you to have a life not grasping a thought. It's impossible. I say give yourself a split second for that, that's all. I live on that split second. Otherwise, I cannot speak like this to you. So I know what I say. I don't say I have a life like this. No. But I don't care today because of that split second. And that split second is there in you. If you don't listen just now to a cloud, to a thought. You know, the trouble is that, and it is human, everybody thinks that finally I will be transformed. I will not feel a victim, feel this and that. This may disappear with time, who knows? But it will still appear. But then what? Then what? Oh. One wants always to be a hero, a golden somebody. Fuck, no. You will not be. You remain as you are, but you are free. That's much more precious, I tell you. All those heroes, huh? I realize the self. Huh. Hmm? You see, when this chip chip of the bird, it's a comment. It's a comment. You enjoy, let it pass. Don't try to repeat it and it would be lovely to have a life with this chip chip all the time. No, like that. Do you know that you are yourself, even when you look at me like that? Like everybody, even he's not there today. No, Duncan.
He's there.
He's there.
Yeah, yeah. He's there.
Someone, another donkey is hiding it. Ooh! What did you put in the coffee?
It's your black jacket.
Ah, yeah, the leather jacket. Ah. It's a rock Satsang.
Bring the motorbike.
The energy. Okay. At the same time, I know that one can suffer a lot because of all those questions. But then you see, know that that's my master saying. It's your birthright. You don't need to suffer. You are not obliged to suffer. It happens. It happens in life. But it goes. You don't need to fix yourself in suffering. Really not. Do you know that? Only religion fixes you in suffering. To remain a religion. You are free from that. You see, you have not to be ready or matured enough or serious enough or all those qualities. What you search is just here. But we can say, if you speak like, I'm not yet or whatever, it's because you go in your mind. What happens if you don't go in your mind? What happens? Is there a lack of maturity or seriousness or I'm not yet it? Is there anything like this if you don't go in your mind? Is there ignorance and enlightenment if you don't go in your mind? And those moments we thought the mind happen all the time, but it doesn't give value to it. It doesn't somehow, is not conscious of it. But it's there. Then what is it? It's the background, it's what is, what we call what is, because of lack of any possibility of description. There is nobody personal there, that's why it's impossible to describe whatever. And when you start to say it is undescribable, you as a somebody comes back. It's okay, but know what's going on. That's the thing. Just know what's going on. There is no problem. Don't fool yourself with enlightened concepts. Just know what's going on. Then you will be at peace. I will be happy to hear you if you like. Huh? It's okay. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm just here for the first time.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice to be here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have anything in planned. I just yeah, just being here and yeah, thank you. And,
Okay, nice. Okay.
maybe thank you for also, I don't know, for meeting also Papaji, like through you. I don't know. It's,
But it is his mischief. So you have been touched by the video you saw of Papaji?
well, always.
Ah, wonderful.
Always. Yeah.
You're very lucky.
Yeah.
You know that Papaji is not dead, I guess.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Only the name is dead. Names and shape, they die. Something else never was born, so it doesn't die. And that you are it always now, not in the past. That's how it cannot be an event, you see. An event, it's already with time, it's in the past. It's not an event. That's the problem with retreats. Oh, I was so enlightened, I got a glimpse in a retreat. Past. So, it's no more that. So, even the best event in your life is not it anymore. It was it at the moment, it's not it anymore. So just trust what cannot be caught by time. Please.
Could just leave it. Should I leave it?
Yes, I didn't hear.
I could just leave it.
Yes, of course. It's gone already. That's what I wanted to tell you. Perfect. I'm very happy. You start to see. In this life, you know, one could be so attached to a being, to an event, to an idea, to an experience, that he prefers to be faithful to that movement of the mind than to be faithful to what is. But it was not the case just now. I'm very happy. You are allowed, it's even a great suggestion, to be unfaithful to all your beloveds.
Morning.
Good morning.
My question is, how do you learn or how do you teach children not to attach to all these comments?
You have not to teach them that. Let them have a strong personality, and then if they like, they will hear what you want to teach now. Not too young. Useless. It's not good. They may go to mental hospital afterwards. They may be very confused. Don't do that. It's not. It is not a philosophy to teach. But by being yourself, if you speak of your own kids, or if you are a teacher of kids, by being yourself, without disclosing what it is, maybe it's the best influence. Who knows? It's like drop of water on seeds, if there are seeds somewhere of search. Yeah. When they are a bit like 8, 9 years, or even a bit earlier, I did myself to my grandkids and the kids of the Sangha. They were coming a few minutes, just so I have also that compromise, just to know, so that they know that something else exists. But surely not forcing, and just because, you know, I also know some parents who are coming to Satsang. In the past, it was more than now. They were not telling their kids, and the kids, they were really feeling out of it. So it's good maybe to say, okay, I go to Satsang, even if they don't understand. because I'm searching myself, to I learned there that it's there and I have not to search for it. That's enough. Yeah. Enfin, it's what I think. In India, they started with gods for kids, you know. Oh, this is Ganesh, this is this, and see. Then they like some fairy tale. Clever Indians. So, what? What's going on? Nothing? What's going on? Yeah.
I could never have imagined that I would replace my japa from many years ago that I
You
was
what?
doing japa on the machine
Yeah, japa.
for fuck it all.
Yeah, but it's because of the grace of the japas that you could hear this, maybe in your case.
Yes.
Ah,
That's,
so fuck it all, and at the same time, Om Namah Shivaya. Exactly. Exactly. Otherwise, you become a cynic.
Yeah.
Cynic.
yeah.
It is as a delusion than to be a mystic. Okay. But I make a difference. There are mystics like Kabir, for example, who could not help to express themselves in their freedom, in the way they express. But I speak of the mystic who still believe that there is a union with the divine and a disunion with the divine, and they, in fact, they still search to be always in union, not knowing the illusion of it. So I hope I'm not misunderstood. You see, like my own master, he had a mystical personality also. So you can see sometimes he's totally in a beautiful, poetical, mystical way expressing himself. But he was totally free, like Kabir, I mean, you know? But some are not like, most of them are not like that.
I don't think I wanted to put down the past.
Yeah, but you know I am talkative, so I always continue something. It's in my mind, so sorry for
But
that.
it's amazing what fire comes up when I say, fuck it all. I'm not like an aggressive statement or whatever, but it's really
But
like,
it frees you.
it frees me. Yes.
It frees you, that's why.
Yeah,
You
like,
see.
like what you said before, the obligation to suffering
Mm.
from the religious part.
Fuck it all, huh?
It is. What?
It's also a mantra. Probably Kalima mantra, the Kali mantra. The Tamazic mantra, but doesn't matter. It works also. Hi, good morning.
There are moments where I feel like I am nowhere,
Yeah,
and there's like a big explosion, like I cannot handle it,
yeah,
and I feel too much, and my mind goes in I'm gonna become a social mess or something, and I'm not gonna function.
yes, I know. Comments, comments.
So I just wonder how to.
I said from the beginning of the satsang, and the satsang is like this, don't grasp a comment. Because the mind, you know, he wants to remain your master. So he will recuperate, I don't know if you say that in English. Help me. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Everything for him. And how he is very clever, by commenting. I am this, or oh, I will become mad, I will not function, and all that. I had also those experiences, but I was lucky to have heard, don't listen. Don't listen. It's the mind. And what made your mind say that? It's because you were suddenly nakedly yourself. So that's what I say. Be unfaithful to your mind. Be faithful to what brought that. Yeah?
Yeah, but it's like
No, but.
a black hole.
No, but. The but is the mind. The mind is opened by if and buts. Buts also. You have to be radical, you see. If you compromise, you are in your mind.
It's fear.
Who says that? Who commented that? No, just tell. You will laugh. Just tell it. Huh?
The self. Myself.
What? No, your mind. Not yourself. Your mind. I have a mind, but we think I am the mind. But in satsang, we really start to see, oh no, it's I have a mind. I can be without my mind. It's an addition, it's an object. It's a tool to function in the world, but not to function in yourself. It doesn't enter here anyway. It's produced by what you are. What are you considering now?
Like I cannot disconnect from that somehow. It's part of.
It's a thought.
It's part of.
It's a comment. Why do you follow it? Habit. But you may not be tyrannized by habits from now. Be more vigilant for a while. Yeah? Okay. Have a good day. You will laugh the day you see that you pass your day, and so your life, in describing pour me, pour me, pour me, pour me, or great me, great me, great me. It's always me, 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 me. You will laugh one day. It's amazing. It's like an obsession. You can be freed from that obsession, even if it shows up still, of course, sometimes and all, but then it doesn't matter, you know? Yeah. But I think it will be of a great relief if you can hear it's not about a me which will be enlightened or suddenly transformed so much that you are like a free saintly guy. No, that will not be, at least with this kind of satsang, that is not allowed. So, yeah. What you have to understand is that you compromise with one thought, let it be physical, emotional, or conceptual. You are caught with the mouth of this monster events. You will jump from one event to another, and then you see. So, no compromise. It's not possible. That's what I say. Rather than being busy to realize yourself that you are it anyway, you have to be busy, if you still want to be a bit busy, to spot the mind. But mind. Mind. And that's all. That's enough. Because then, every time you spot it, you have a split second of keeping quiet. And in the end, that keeping quiet will eat away everything without your efforts.
Sometimes I don't trust that. Feels like it's not.
Comment. You compromise with that comment. You hang yourself. What do you hear from me then, if you dare to say so? What did you hear? I say, dare to be without compromise, just now. And when you have something which rises, no, mind. And you don't go farther if you pretend that you want to be free. Okay. I will not... you are a prey, be careful. And yet you have to speak, because there must be a lot that you put in drawers. And or not. Or not.
Completely. Completely.
Says the mind, yeah, sure. Yeah, we laugh a lot. Agni, this is the pose of the thinker. The head is so heavy. Ay, ay. Good morning.
Morning, Anna. I just felt to speak somehow. Feeling empty. Thank you. I like you.
I have to thank you then. You don't speak anymore, you're quietened. You're quietened, you don't speak anymore. You quietened?
What to say?
Yeah, you quietened.
Not always.
Oh, skugganse always, oh my
But it's
god.
okay.
Huh?
But that's okay, you know?
That's okay.
That's totally okay. So,
So, you are in acceptance or?
no. But also not in non-acceptance.
Huh?
It's like it's neither acceptance nor non-acceptance.
Very good. Wow.
Just don't think so much about it.
Okay, very nice. I will not disturb you anymore. It's okay.
No.
No, it's. What can I say?
It's very appreciated that we can just talk like this, you know. It's so natural.
Yes, it's natural.
It doesn't feel like you are.
Somebody different.
Yes. It doesn't feel like you're an idol or you're like there. Or
I'm very happy about it.
Yeah.
I don't have that burden. There is no high and low in what you are. Never was. So, a last minute something? Or? Yeah.
So,
You take the mic, please.
So Durga, just another cloud passing by. Welcome, well gone.
Of course, it's far away. One has to be very clear of what he speaks about. If it is about the journey, the life, or if it is about what is untouchable. There are like two languages, an objective language and an unspoken language, which can be heard also. Thank you very much.